What's smacking YouTube? This is Brody from Boston, and this is High Chemical Romance. In this video, we're going to be talking about Mitragyna speciosa, also known as Kratom. We're going to be talking about things like where it came from, what it's used for, my opinion on it, and I'm going to tell you guys what I think about it and like if it's safe or if you guys should use it, and just some cool tips and tricks about Kratom. Okay, so here's what you need to know about Kratom. Kratom is legal in most countries. In the United States, it goes by state to state to state. Some states have definitely do not sell it, and other states are still able to sell it. The FDA are closely watching this drug because it has a very high potential of abuse, and it could possibly lead to overdose, but it's very rare. The only times I've seen or overdose would be when somebody mixes it with a different substance, which clearly you shouldn't do that. Where did Kratom come from? Kratom came from Southeast Asia and from the evergreen tree. And it's turned into a powder, and you can find it at most of your local smoke shops. And yes, in Massachusetts, you can still find Kratom at a smoke shop. Now, do I recommend you going out and grabbing Kratom? Or what would it make you feel like? So, at low doses, Kratom is very stimulating. It keeps people uppy and going, but at high doses from 7 to 10 grams, it could be just like any other powerful opiate, something that will make you down, like a downer. You will literally be on the couch snoozing. You know, it doesn't happen to every people. There are so many different strains. And yes, if you go to the smoke shop, it might not be the best quality. So yes, quality does matter. Do I use Kratom? No, I do not use Kratom. And the reason why is because I had an opiate addiction to pills and Oxycontin 30 milligrams. And I went to rehab, and I left rehab with a Suboxone addiction. So it's the same thing. People are using Kratom to come off of opiates, or they're using it as their opiate if they can't find any. And it's just a big craze right now, and I just want to give my opinion to people because before you go and try it, you at least want to know some of this stuff that it can do. And no, I'm not downgrading Kratom. I think Kratom should be legal. I think Kratom should be in a lot of studies, and I think Kratom has the potential to be a great help in the fight to come. But a lot of people go from Suboxone to Kratom and don't get off of Kratom. Or they go from opiates, they go from heroin, they go from pills, and they go right to Kratom. And they do not get off Kratom. Some people can't. Some people can do it for those 2 weeks and then kick it and then try to go with it. But what we're trying to do here at High Chemical Romance is like the opposite. We're not looking for a shortcut. If you were watching these videos from the beginning, you might remember when I said this is going to be an adventure. And I really meant that. And Kratom to me seems more like a shortcut. Where like when you hear adventure, does shortcut come into your mind? Hell no. You talking about an adventure. We're going for perfection, baby. And perfection is super hard to get. You got to put in the hard work to do it. So me, I ain't gonna try Kratom. I ain't gonna try it until it's a last case scenario. Because yes, you could overdose from Kratom. It's very unlikely, and it's thought to be a very safe drug. But there's still limited research on this, and especially when you combine it with other substances like benzos. When you combine anything with benzos, any type of opiate, any type of downer, and then you add it to the benzo sandwich, it's just a super downer, and you will fall asleep. You'll fall asleep on the toilet. I've done that before. You can fall asleep at the wheel. I've done that before. Or you could just literally fall asleep, never wake up again because you lost your breath. Your breathing, everything, the drugs hit you so hard that it suppressed your breathing, and each breath that you breathe out, it just becomes harder. And then you just completely die. it could be an overdose, and people would have to use Narcan to help bring you back because it's just like another opiate. But no, Kratom is not an opiate. It doesn't fall in that category. It does hit those same receptors, but it's technically not an opiate. Okay, so you may have wondering, so it's legal to buy in stores and it actually can get you high, or it can help you get off of opiates? Yes, that is true. If you want to go try Kratom, I do not recommend it. Go for it. You can leave this video. Okay, now that those people have left the video, only the people who I want to chat to are here right now, because you are clearly serious about your health, and you know that taking it is potentially dangerous. So if you were to get Kratom and take a drug test the next day, would you pass? Yes, you would pass. It doesn't come up on a drug test. So at very low doses, and if anybody was going to try it, you want to start low and know what this thing is going to do to you. So at very low doses, Kratom is going to be a rush. It's going to give you energy. It's going to make you want to concentrate. A lot of people use this at work. I know people using this at work isn't safe or smart, but they use it to keep them going and beat that laziness feeling. Okay, now those are doses between like 2, maybe 4, maybe 6 milligrams. Now anywhere from 4 to 8 milligrams, that's when you're going to get, that's more like a more heavier dose. But no, it's not going to make you nod out. It's not going to make you tired. It's still going to be like a chatty, euphoric, experience. And then when you go into the very high doses, anywhere from, let's say, 8 grams, I'm talking grams, it's a lot of freaking powder you're drinking. And the way that people do it too is they mix it with their tea, or they do something called the toss and wash method. And I've never done this before, but I've done it with other drugs like Molly or any type of cocaine or whatever. You just toss the shit in your mouth, and then you just chug water and you slosh it down. I don't think you guys should find this appealing, no, because we are going to do this way healthier. I know Kratom is more of a natural opiate instead of the pharmaceuticals that you can find, but it's still better ways to do it. And what I mean by that is better sleeping methods, exercise, eating, cut out the sugar. Literally, it will change your mood. And then going to your doctors, find out any type of vitamin deficiencies, find out everything that's going on, and then supplement those vitamins in, and you guys should be feeling a lot better. Okay, now like I was saying, back at high doses of taking Kratom. So when you take Kratom at high doses, and I mean anywhere from 8 milligrams all the way up to 12, okay? Some people go crazy and they go 20 milligrams. Do not do that. When you take it at that high, it's a very powerful thing. You will be nodding out, definitely euphoria. And then when you take it for more than, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks, you can for sure become physically dependent on it. And it's hard to kick. It's just like any other opiate. People leave one to go into another, and the grass is never greener on the other side. I'm just telling you that right now. Okay, now, so how many different strains are there? Is it like weed? Yeah, it is, actually. There's so many different freaking strains. You got Red Bali, and I don't know them all because I'm not a Kratom user, or this is just stuff that I've researched, I've heard about, people told me in my messages, yo, you should try Kratom. And I'm not about getting off the opiates for something addictive. No, I'm trying to literally get high off the air, right? Isn't that cool? But which I kind of am. Like, the lower these medications get, the more like rushy I feel, and the more alert. And it's just from going from being muted and silenced with any type of medication, that could be depression, anxiety, anything that's going to make you high, you get muted and you become very relaxed. And then when you start getting off of it, yeah, you go through a struggle, but you start, whoa, like I literally just woke up from a freaking long nap, and this is what it's like. And yes, I'm behind. Like, a lot of people are in front of me right now because they've been doing the right thing for the last 5 to 10 years. And me, I'm way behind, and I'm just finally waking up. I'm going, whoa, what was I doing to myself? Why can't, like, I've always loved people, and I've always, like, tried to act like a gangster when I was younger. I always, like, I was always trying to be something that I wasn't. And that's what, like, a lot of social media does to you. It makes you something who you're not. Like, I used to think I was a gangster. Like, no, I love people, and I don't want to hurt anybody. I want to help people. That's my dream, is I want to help anybody who's struggling just like I am. And it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to work my freaking ass off to help you guys, because I love you guys, and I really think I can help. Anything else about Kratom that I should cover? I think we hit it all. I mean, from research, the shit tastes like absolute ass, and it's just another habit, you know? I mean, yeah, it could work, but for it to work, you know, it should be in a rehab setting. It shouldn't be just at your house. You should definitely keep track of your heart rate. You know, you should keep track of what's going on mentally. You should be able to have doctors to consult with and ask them, hey, is this okay? But no, Kratom's a lot different. This is like something you got to do on your own. It's like a journey of your own. And when you take that first step, there's no going back. You're full in it. It's just like when you take mushrooms, okay? When you're somebody who's never experienced mushrooms, they're like, oh my God, why would you take mushrooms? But then the moment you actually ingest them and 10 minutes goes by, a bit of anxiety comes on, because you know you can't back out now. There's nothing you can do. You're in it to see it through. And you can either do two things. You can kind of paranoia yourself into a frenzy, or you can take it for what it is. Know what happened. So know that you took a substance. Know that you're going to be in for an experience. Know that the experience happened for a reason. And you got to enjoy it. There's two ways you can go about it. Like I said, you can either run from it and be afraid of it and have it rule you, or you could run towards it and dance with it and have fun. I mean, you got two options. It's just like marijuana. People say they get paranoid from marijuana. I'm the same way, but I love it. Absolutely love it, because it makes me feel very small. It makes me feel very weak, and it makes me feel like something else is out there. But I enjoy it. I know what I'm going to get, and it just makes me feel good, you know? So yeah, this is Brody from Boston. This is High Chemical Romance. That was my Kratom video. I do not think that anyone should try to get off Suboxone, opiates, heroin with Kratom. I don't think you should use Kratom with other drugs. Do I think Kratom should be illegal? No, I don't think it should be illegal. I think it should be legal for everybody. But if you were going to try Kratom, I think you should 100% check out my videos and at least know what you're going to be in for. And no, I will not take Kratom on my channel ever. I will not be advertising that. Only marijuana here, because marijuana is super safe. This is Brody from Boston. This is High Chemical Romance, and I hope you guys liked my Kratom video. No, I don't think that you should try Kratom. I don't think you should use it as a substitute, because there is chances of you getting addicted to it for a long time. And then you're just going to have to kick that habit. I think any drug should be freaking illegal. All drugs should be legal. But just give the people the right resources and stuff to know what they're going to get themselves into. Give them the right help if they need help. And that's it. You know, I don't recommend people doing drugs, but if you know what you're going to get into and you know what you're going to sign up for, go for it, man. You want to try try it. So yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys really like it, give it a share to somebody who needs it, because they might need it. Also, if you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. It'll be right there. Also, if you want to check out some of my other videos, it'll be right there. Until next time, have a great day.